Well, what do we have here? More extremely damaging information against the deep state, the Democrats, and in particular, two of the topmost Democrats that were running our country for the last 8 years prior to Trump. And that would be Vice President Joe Biden and President Obama. And I got a sneaky suspicion the more kind of stuff like this that comes out, the sooner we're about to have a huge event. They need one right now, immediately, to distract from this. Because this one's big. Donald Trump was running the word treason lately. Sir, could you give us what specifically? Treason. And I told you the other day, when the man says something, Donald Trump, take it to, like I said, take it to the bank. Well, I don't know if I want to take it to the bank these days. Take it to your crypto wallet. I was jokingly saying that. It's as good as gold. Treason was committed. Now, my woo-woo dude, I just talked to him a little while ago, actually, today, like 30 minutes ago. And he's like, man, he's like, Joe, because I said, dude, you want to come down for 4th of July? You're up there by yourself, basically. You want to come down for 4th of July? He's like, I said, I'll fly. I'll pay the ticket. I'll pay the plane ticket. No. Joe, I'd love to, but the guides are telling me to stay put. Don't go far. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get rough. And the first part of July, that first week or so, he goes, something big's coming. And I'm like, you think like they need another shooting or something? No. Oh, no. Bigger than that. It'll have to be bigger than that. He said the closer we get to that event, or whatever it is, you'll start to see these things like what's happening right now. Oh my God, Joe Biden's implicated in spying on Flynn. So, oh my God, Obama. Peter Strzok's notes that they tried desperately to hide, conceal, keep it sealed. We don't want to show this. Redact. Don't view it. Don't let the people look through it. Redact. Pain is gonna come. You got that right. And we finally got our hands on it. It's been released. All Peter Strzok. Stroke man. It is so damaging. The deep state needs a distraction, and it needs one immediately. Court-appointed hit judge, if you will, scrambles to file Flynn condemnation after case has been dropped. Like a liquid metal Terminator with half its head blown apart, the case against Michael Flynn just won't die. Hours after the U.S. Court of Appeals for D.C. ordered Judge Emmett Sullivan to grant the DOJ's request to drop the effing case. The retired resistance judge hired to defend Sullivan's actions has filed a motion requesting an extension to file his findings against Flynn. Yeah, good luck. And as Sean Davis posted on Twitter, the D.C. Appeals Court today vacated the lawless appointment of a left-wing shadow prosecutor to go after Flynn. Gleason, not to be confused with Jackie Gleason, the resistance dead ender hired by Sullivan, is ignoring the order and plowing ahead with his illegal inquisition against Flynn. Bottom line, once again, Flynn exonerated. And again, not to be outdone, we've got the Strzok notes that ties in with this now. So that happened like a day or two, actually I think it was yesterday. Then all of a sudden this happens. Oh, Peter Strzok's notes from January 4th, 2017, right, just a week or two before Trump's about to actually step into his position as new president. So Peter Strzok's notes from 1/4/17 released in Flynn case. Aha! In the Flynn case. The same Flynn that this left-wing lunatic judge is trying to... Yeah, that one. Same Flynn. And remember, Sidney Powell, Flynn's lawyer, we'd like exculpatory evidence. The DOJ is hiding it. Your Honor, force them to show it. Well, we got it. We got it. Guess what? Discussion among Obama, James Comey, Sally Yates, Joe Biden, and Susan Rice. Biden says, let's go after Flynn via the Logan Act. Obama says, let's have the right people on the Flynn case. James Comey, get ready for this. The Flynn and Kislyak calls appear legit. So James Comey is saying he's coming in with the new, Flynn is coming in with the new administration, basically. This is what's happening. Do you think it would be inappropriate if one government is handing over the keys to the next government, right, next leaders, that the in-between time, as you're walking out the door, I'm walking in the door, but I can't walk out and you walk in at the same exact time, right? You're leaving and I'm coming right behind you to come in. They would be allowed to talk to foreign leaders. Like, is that absurd? No, of course not. So James Comey, of all people, the Flynn calls appear legit. Biden says, well, let's go after him for the Logan Act. Obama have the right people on the Flynn case. So there is a case against Flynn. Biden says, let's do the Logan Act. Obama says, make sure we get the right people on the case. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means don't get any law-abiding FBI officials on this one, because they'll say, see what Comey saw, that's completely legit. Get our crack team. Get our crack team on it. Have the right people on this case. So that's his notes. And I thought someone had posted the Joe Biden thing in here somewhere, where he was on TV. Nope, I was not aware of anything with Flynn or any of that. I had no idea there was a case. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did, pal. And his name is one of the people. Joe Biden himself is specifically saying against Flynn, let's use the Logan Act. But when it's TV talk time, I never said anything. We had the most transparent government in the history of the United States. That is so much like light years away from the truth. It's on another solar system. In his guy, stroke, we have an insurance policy to take down Trump if we have to. That stroke. It's in his notes. It's in his handwritten notes. This is what we talked about. That now implicates Joe Biden, again, all of them. Susan Rice, Sally Yates, Comey, Obama, Biden, all of them. So, after that, Trump's personal attorney, known as Rudy Giuliani, congratulations to General Flynn, his family, lawyer Sidney Powell, and AG Barr for vindicating our justice system. Here's the clincher. Now those responsible for framing him and disgracing the good people of the FBI and DOJ should be brought to justice, and quickly. And I want to show you something interesting. Well, it's not really interesting. I don't need to show you. If you're a jabroni, but you're a leftist lunatic jabroni who has... let's watch this. I'll share the screen. 11 followers on Twitter. IP Freely, Hypersonic Art. He has 11 followers. What are the chances that under Rudy Giuliani's tweet that has 11,300 retweets, 30,000 plus likes, Jabroni IP Freely is at the top of the list with his little 21 likes? Oh, yeah. And here's mine where no one can see it. No likes, no nothing, for some odd reason. So you have all these small guys. You know, you'd think some of the big ones would be showing up, which is, again, it's very odd. Even some good comments. But, again, when Twitter's screwing with the algorithms, that's what happens. But it doesn't matter. They're too late. We've already won, and they've already lost. And with this information out now, that is a devastating blow to the deep state. and the Democrats. Again, Joe Biden, as my mom has said, you are starting probably now. If you weren't sure, oh, Joe, come on, man. I know you said that, but now that that's out, you tried to take out the incoming president before he could even step into office with total fraud. You guys colluded. There's that word again for you guys. You guys colluded to take down the effing president. Through Michael Flynn, again, through General Flynn. You got your little FISA warrants. Oh, we can do the two hop rule. We can listen in on anyone's conversations on our target. Flynn, Manafort, whoever, Papadopoulos. And then one hop away is the president. 2 hops away, someone else the president would have talked to. We can spy on all that. That's what this was about. Obama, have the right people on the case. I'm really starting to think it could be one of those guys, both maybe, who knows, Biden, Obama, Comey. But more so maybe Obama. As Q said, when the first indictment is unsealed, the people will wake up. So I can't wait to see who it is. Take care.